Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of All About You. I have a special video to bring you guys today. We just came back from the ARG championship tournament that Jim hosted, and it was phenomenal. There were 315 players present, and there was actually more, but some didn't make it and showed up for their entry. Competition was great. A lot of friends, a lot of people from the tri-states all went to that event, including from people from Detroit, Michigan, and other states that decided, hey, let's come down to try to win some money, because the event had a lot of cash prizing and it had a good amount of store credit for everyone who participated in the top slots in the event. So I ended up taking first place, guys. As you can see, I have the gold trophy. I know a lot of you guys were trolling me, some of you that haven't won a big tournament yet, and so here goes the W. And I also won 2 events in one day. So the first event was the $1,000 store credit, which that was where all 315 players got together. Then at the end we had a bonus event, which was the top 2 highest placing teams were able to face off against one another. And guys, remember, I didn't even have a team within like the past few days of coming towards the event. Literally, like 2 days from the event, I got into a team because a few brave souls actually asked me to be a part of the squad, and I was like, all right, well, now you guys got a god on the team. So these are the mats. This is the ARG championship. As I said, we won 2 events in one day. So not only I was able to dominate in Swiss rounds and take over the event, but then my team in the end won this. Now, these are the 2 mats. This was the championship mat from the first event, which was just day 2 and day 1. And then this was the Team Wars event, which we won. Now, I want to add a note that one of my teammates, Ryan Severin, he came in 2nd place in the event. So we had 2 teammates go at it in the finals. I won the event, he won the silver trophy, came in 2nd place. We both were in Team Wars, 2 people 1st and 2nd in the same team, and we dominated Team Wars. Destroyed. 2-0, 2-zip. And you guys, KTM, you guys were good. You guys had great competitors. Lucky that you have the Hill Twins on your team because they actually held it down for y'all. But that wasn't enough to take down the God Squad. And we ended up using Bearded Collectibles for representation since it was a last minute thing, and it came out well. So Bearded, you guys got a trophy win on our behalf. Outside of that, again, the event was phenomenal. A lot of competitors really showed up to play. Now, I'm gonna get down to a deck profile. The deck I used was Captain Ginyu, which this leader is phenomenal in this format. I did a deck profile earlier a while back, so you guys already know the veggie package and you know the Broly engine, but this deck is actually a little bit different from what I presented to you. So front side, you literally during your main step, you flip over one of your prizes. If it's a Ginyu Force character, except for the captain himself, you put him into play. If not, you add it to your hand. Flip side is you take one of your prizes, add it to your hand, he gains double strike. So an amazing card, and of course when he attacks he draws a card, and of course when you awaken you draw your 2 cards. So we're gonna get to it. These are the extra cards that I ran for the event. Triple Planet Vegeta. This card is amazing, one of the best cards in the game. You literally play it, you search for any Saiyan 4 or less, and add it to your hand. That's it. And then at the end of the turn, any apes that you may have on the board, you restand them from rest mode into active mode, which is great for a lot of the ape decks that were present in the event. For Cold Bloodlust, this card is godly. It stops your opponent's characters, stops all skills from battle cards. It's amazing. Anything that you need to get rid of or any threat that your opponent may play, you stop it with this card. It's fantastic. We're going towards the veggie package. You guys already know what this does. Saiyan Teamwork Cabba. He gets your whole deck started. He reduces the cost of all your veggie stuff, and he can search and actually put in play a Caulifa, or add it to your hand, or search for a Kale and add it to your hand. Now we have Unstoppable, Ambitious Super Saiyan Caulifa. She's amazing. She helps you awaken quicker in this deck. By turn 3, you're awakened. Like, it's like between turn 3 to 4, you're already, your game plan is already accelerating. We have Hidden Awakening Kale. My favorite card of the game. It's the most destructive card in the game. When she comes into play, you have to sack someone, but if you have her in play, you don't have to sack anyone. And your opponent has to sack 5 or less from their board. You select it. So ultimately, you get rid of any threats. You get rid of their tokens. You can do so much. She has critical. When you have 5 or less cards, you draw a card when you attack. She's amazing. We have Trunks Bridge to the Future. This card is broken. Some of you guys think that this card is just your generic draw 1. No, it's not. You literally can look up to the top 2 cards of your deck and try to search for cards that do stuff in this game, like your Saiyan Teamwork Cabba, your Shuegeshes, any Saiyans that you need at that moment you can grab. And it helps filter Overwhelm. You can't forget that aspect. So if you need a card in the discard pile, you purposely look at 2, discard 1, grab 1. We have Unwavering Solidarity Shuegesh. Broken. That's it. If you're not playing 4 of these, you're bad. 4 Endless Evolution Broly. He's just a monster. He's great removal. If your opponent only has 1 big guy on board, especially you cell decks, you're going to get crushed by him. You swing out with your leader, I kill you.
I killed UI with him.
Yep. Look at that UI. Goku couldn't do nothing. So this is just amazing. It's just a card that is spot removal, except you don't select. You just have to make sure you set up the board correctly. So one of your plays that you can do is you can have Kale clear out all their little guys, have Broly kill out the big guy. Because you clear out all the little guys, now they only have 1 guy character on their board. Broly comes in, scoops their asses up. Now we have 4 Terra Scythe Goku
Broken.
Black. Broken. Right now, this is going to get sold out, so I suggest you pick yourself some copies, and maybe you might want to stop by Grim to grab a lot of copies of this card. You're going to need it. This card is insane. It's amazing with Shuegesh because you can easily put in play these guys, which in fact puts in play tokens. My babies right here. It puts in play 2 tokens, and those tokens each have 10k and 5 combo value, 5k combo value. And the great part about it is when he's put into play. So you could play him for 3 mana, or you can say, hey, you know what? Let me play him for free and collect some board presence on and combo power. It's just so much utility. We have 4 Explosive Spirit Son Goku. Broken. He's amazing. He gets rid of anything that's attacking you. If it's not the leader, or if they don't have barrier indestructible, you scoop them up single-handedly with just that 1 card. We have Destructive Occupation Frieza. He is your free put in play for each color. They have 1 except for black. When you combo with this card, you place him in play in rest mode. That's it. He comes into play in rest mode, and you have an additional body. So these 2 cards just create board presence, an insane amount of board presence. And you can continually pressure your opponent with cards like that when you play defensively. We run 4 Unbreakable Super Saiyan Son Goku. Broken. It's a 10k that draws you a card, filters through your deck, adds pressure, relieves pressure. It does whatever you need it to do. And then finally, but not least, we have the god of the deck, Trunks Power Overseeing Time. This bad boy is amazing. He allows you, his effect is, when he's put into play, you select 1 Shuegesh from your discard pile and add it to your hand. That's his effect. By the way, we run Planet Vegeta. This effect says, when this comes into play, search your deck for a Shuegesh and add it to your hand. That's what it does, guys. I'm just letting you know. Because if you're not doing that, you're bad. And this is the deck profile that I took first place with and won Team Wars. So that's one little major thing. Now we're gonna go through a little sideboard action because I know some of you guys were like, hey Ant, you don't give us sideboards, why not? And it's because honestly I rarely use them. I just win all my games naturally. Sorry, can't really do much about that. So we're gonna go for 4 Iron Hammer of Justice Android 16. You didn't see that, guys? We have, well, there's a fourth one. He's somewhere in the deck. There was 4 in the deck. We only got 3, but this guy's amazing. He's great against matchups, especially apes. Apes barely have any removal, especially the SS free version. Once you place them on the board, if you're going against red or any ape variants, they can't do nothing. They look at this guy and they're like, what am I gonna do? I swing into it and I lose my battle cards. Exactly, so that means you can't attack me other than with your leader. And then with cards like Cold Bloodlust, yeah, you're not doing nothing, you're free. So moving on, we have 4 Flying Nimbus. Never used it, great card. It's good against matchups that your opponent can build up a lot of board presence, but let's not kid yourself. Who's gonna build up more board presence than I am in a game? So this card wasn't really that useful, but if I was playing against the mirror match, I would've just shitted on them. We're playing 3 King Surprise Attack Vegetas. This card is amazing against apes and against any cards that have barrier that you can't touch. It gives any of your cards revenge. If they attack into it, it kills it off. So what I would do is I would have this little guy, have him in play. They swing out with one of their King Vegetas. I block. They're like, oh, any combos? I'm like, yeah, I got a combo. Kale your little King Vegeta. Sorry, you just lost the game. And that's it. Game over. They just lose. Then we have the last but not least, the goddess Haru attacker, Majin. She is phenomenal, incredibly crazy. She has critical. If your opponent has a yellow or green leader, they're free. She basically comes into play for 3 energy. She restands up to 4 of your energy. So one of my typical plays is when I had 4 energy, I would play a card like Planet Vegeta, search out for Shuegesh. Like I said, if you're not searching for that, you're bad. Search out for a Shuegeshi, play her, restand 4 energy. Then I have 4 energy to work with. Huh, what do you know? Play Trunks for Trunks Bridge to the Future. Do my effect, go right back, play another one of her, restand 4 energy, and I would just do a series of things that was just so unfair. My board would get huge, and that's pretty much it. And my opponent couldn't take the pressure. So, thank you guys for watching this video. This is the deck profile for the first place. This time, guys, I got it. Finally got it. And thank you guys for all the ones that, you know, support the channel and you guys back me up, because I know there's a lot of haters. You know we got haters when we're winning. You know, it is what it is. But again, thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you like and subscribe to this channel. I will have a Patreon up soon, and I will be doing a Twitch channel very, very soon, because we want you guys to get better at the game, and you gotta learn from the best, and that's pretty much how it goes. So again, thank you for watching, and as always, this channel is all about you.